What's up, y'all? What's up? The dedication once again out here in nature. Got the phone up in the tree right now. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I uploaded 3,000 videos. 3,000 in total right now, and it's been a lot more than that because a lot of videos I have deleted. A lot of there's videos that have been taken down due to copyrights. There's videos that I've just taken off, just because I felt like, you know what. But so it's actually been a lot more than 3,000. Now, let me start this video off by saying we're smoking on my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. Year of the dragon. I gotta say that because what gets me to even put out that much videos is my dragon energy. I'm an Aries with a fiery spirit, and I get things done. So my work ethic is serious. Let me say that. I would say within the time span, it's been. I've had my YouTube for a solid. See, the thing is, I've had this YouTube for a couple years for sure, but I didn't start posting on it till like maybe 2 years ago, maybe 2.5, when I started posting. Then I stopped for a while, right? And I started posting again. And that's when I started to get traffic. But so I'm a combination of different niches. I'm a combination. Majority reactions. I've reacted to so much music, which I love because I've learned so much. So much. I've reacted to movies. I've reacted to TV shows. I've had copyright strikes, so I haven't been able to get on for months, and I've been demonetized before. Like all that good stuff. I've been through all that, right? Original content. I have original videos. I have music. Like I have a combination of just like my YouTube is like a buffet, right? You can honestly come and look at different playlists. You can I have travel reactions, which I love doing the travel reactions because I have that type of mind. People say I should do anthropology, because I have that type of, I just like to learn about so much different cultures and so much things going on. So I have a lot of travel videos. I've done videos off of a phone like this one. You could just go ahead, get you a nice phone, with a nice camera. My lighting hasn't even always been the best. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably have one of the worst lighting setups on YouTube. Like, I'm not gonna say, yeah, it's just not the best. We'll say that. So, my lighting hasn't always been the best, but my consistency and my work ethic is just different. And it's always been like that in life. When I was 15 on a boxing team, not just on a boxing team, but ended up being a captain of the Shenango Street boxing team. Anything, grappling, like whatever I put my mind to, I'm the type of person I always had that mindset. What Bruce Lee said, he said, don't fear the man that practices, 1,000 kicks. Fear the man that practices one kick 1,000 times. I'm the type of person, I'm just dragon energy. I keep going. That's just how I'm built. That's how I'm wired. So once I see something starts to work, like say I do a reaction video and I see, okay, this starts to work. People actually like this. I'll double down on that. I'll look at the comments and I'll go and I'll look at the recommendations. And what I've learned is just having a pretty cool character and being yourself. Like, for example, my intro has always been, what's smoking on my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. That's just me. Some people may look at that as like, man, that's too much. Some people may look at that as corny. Some people may look at that like, what's wrong with him? But then there's a lot of people that are gonna look at that like, man, that's a motivating mantra right there. I understand why I understand him. And realize what I've learned is after 3,000 plus videos, mind you, this is not my first YouTube, and not, let me just, I've been in other platforms I have, but we'll just keep it strictly this YouTube. Anyways, so what I've learned is after 3,000 videos, be yourself, right? And try different things. Like, you don't always have to, it's not like a lot of people are like, man, I just want to do this. I just want to do this. I want to do one simple thing. Well, try different things that you may like. Try to talk about other things, or if you're a reactor, maybe react to something different that you usually don't, that you see people may like. And those people that may see you react to that, or see you or see you talk about a certain subject, they may subscribe to you and become a fan. And then you build enough people up, then when you start to do what, then you can go to originally what it is that you may have wanted to do. I see it happen all the time. So then say if you got, and I'm a small channel, right? I'm not over 60,000 subscribers or not, like I'm talking about the people that are 2, 3, 400,000 subscribers plus. Once you got that type of audience, pretty much you can kind of, you could go the direction you want to go at that point. You can go the direction you want to go, but I think what most people will realize is they're not just one dimensional. You're after there may be something else. You may be a wrestler who likes to just talk about wrestling content. I actually seen a kid who reacts to a bunch of wrestling content, awesome YouTube. But it's like once he's big enough, then he can start going into talk about other things. And it's just like there's no limit, right? But I do believe when you are starting out, what I've learned is try to see what's up with the collective more so than just yourself. If you're focused on building, like, see what the collective like, see what's popular, put your spin on things, and realize that you gotta lay them bricks down first. You gotta lay them bricks down. And just keep building and keep building. And then one thing I learned too is you're gonna have slow days. Like, for example, me, I've been having a slow 3 weeks on YouTube. And I love it. I'm the type of person when it gets slow for me, I turn up even more. That's just me, because it makes me go and look within and say, okay, what else? What am I not doing? What else? What can I switch up and try? What can I, where can I improve at? And a lot of people, they quit. A lot of people quit when things get hard, when things get rough, when they feel like, damn, I was just doing so good, now I'm not in the algorithm. It's gonna happen. You're gonna have your cycles, you're gonna have your seasons where it's just like, it's just gonna happen. That once you make it to, like I said, 100, 200, 300, 400K plus, then you're not really gonna have too many. Your slow days may be like 20,000 views. That may be your slow day. But when you a small YouTuber, you definitely gonna have your slow days, because you're competing with billions of people on YouTube. You're gonna have that algorithm is people are posting all the time. So you have to realize that you're gonna have to get comfortable with failure. You gotta fall in love with the journey. Failure is, you don't really lose. You just, that L is learning. For learning, you're really just learning. So when I got comfortable with the journey, that really, next thing you know, it'll be a video that you don't even expect. It could be a month later and it's just like, boom. Maybe somebody who was big in a certain area in the Philippines or something decided to share your video, and and the people out there picked up on it and other people picked up on it. So you never know, but you have to fall in love with the journey. After 3,000 videos, 3,000 plus videos, that's my message. My biggest message is you have to fall in love with the journey, and you have to stay consistent. Like, do it for you, but at the same time, just keep an open mind for other people and see, like I said, see what other people like, but realize at the end of the day, this is benefiting you a lot. It's benefiting you as far as just, you're able to express yourself. You're able to build something that, your family members, if something was to happen to you. I actually seen a guy say he started doing reactions because he found out he had health issues and he wanted to leave something for, You know, it's for his family, you know, and he's doing pretty good, you know. So it's like, leave something to where maybe your family, right? Say if something was to happen to you, right? Your family go to your YouTube and they start watching all these videos, and they may learn things about you they never knew, based off of your analysis or your opinion on things. And they may be like, man, I never knew my child or my brother or sister thought this way. Seriously. So it benefits. I think this benefits us in ways that we may not understand yet, right? Because it's hard. You know, sometimes when you got these pictures and images in your heads of how you want things to be, and it don't go that route, it can be very discouraging. So you can make the perfect video. I've made videos where I'm like, all right, I just went to freaking, I'll use this example because I love Halloween, right? So for some reason I could never really get in that algorithm. I would be looking, I'm like, you got all these people who are always, you know, they're going and they're doing a shop with me and they're picking out Halloween items, and I'm like, every time I feel like I put the perfect video together. Like I've went to Spirit Halloween many times and I felt like, man, this is the perfect video, walk through with me. The algorithm or the keywords, everything's looking right. Then it just never worked. You know, does that mean I'm gonna stop? No, when Halloween come around every time, I'm still doing it. And that's what I'm saying, because I love to do it though. You know, other things are working, other things that I wasn't even into that I talked about. It could be some, what's it called, mukbang or where people eating food. You may go and just react to something like that. And then all of a sudden, that may start to do views. And you're like, you know, I was never really too much into this, but now you start to like it. So now it may even open up in your personal life. It may open up a space where you may attract new people or be able to identify with even people that are in your life even better and have closer relationships with them, because that might be something they was into. So it does shape your personality in a better way too. So that's what I learned, because there's so much conversations I have where I just understand things more clearly and I'm able to go into different lanes. I can talk about that highway in Germany where people are just speeding. I can talk about, what's it called, like the German Bahn, or I could talk about so much different things, right? I could talk about cathedrals in France and the Cotswold Way, and just all the Philippines and their contributions to the world and how amazing they are, and because it's also a university. Look at it like that too. You are gaining so much knowledge. So when you're on here, look at it like, say if you're just, for some reason you love anime or you're targeting Japan, realize that even if, let's say, you're doing 100 views, but you got 1 or 2 people commenting and they're from Japan, do you know how much you could learn from them 1 or 2 people and they become your fan off of and how much they could learn from you? So when you kind of just start building off of that, I mean, you think about it, even 100 people in a room, right? You put 100 people in a room and that's a lot of people. So it's like, if you got 100 people from Japan that are interested in your content and you guys are sharing and building with each other, woo! Now you end up going to Japan and meeting up with these people. You'll realize that it's bigger than you think. But sometimes we get so distracted in looking at the bigger YouTubers and what they're doing that we don't realize that we're doing something too. Just because you may not have the promotion they have, you may not have the friends that they have to collab with, you may not have any of that stuff. You're starting from scratch, so give yourself more credit and fall in love with the journey. All it takes is meeting one person to change somebody's life. People fall in love every day. People meet friends every day. Like 50, 100 people, you put them out here with me right now. And I put them on camera. That's going to be a lot of people on camera. So if you got 500 subscribers and let's say just 50 of them people are like really going hard for you, come on, man. That's awesome. You are doing something, right? So that's what I learned. That's when you fall in love with the journey. And from there, you just keep growing, And then you might realize, okay, yeah, I might be focused in Japan, but you know what? Let me see what's up with Germany and their anime scene. Let me see. You get what I'm saying? You start to, let me look outside the box. Then all of a sudden in Germany, you talk about something in Germany and boom, it gets bigger. And So just keep an open mind, right? And don't be afraid to try new things. Excuse me. So, and that's what I learned. And like I said, my biggest thing right now too is just that I'm gonna keep saying is fall in love with the journey. You don't have to have the best quality. Your first videos are always gonna be your worst videos. Everything's kind of, you're gonna start to learn tricks, and everything starts to kind of just click for itself. It starts to, the more you do it, the more you do it. Consistency is the main thing. If you can drop at least 3, 4, 5 videos a week, just stay consistent. If you're really trying to grow, stay consistent. Consistency is key. And then start to realize, okay, this just ain't working, but that one is working. Set a goal where you're like, you know what, I'm gonna do 100 videos within a month or two. And then you sit back, and out them 100 videos, you see what worked, what didn't work, what did the worst, and what did the best, and try to double down on what did the best, or triple down on what did the best, and see how you could do that better. And then do another 100 videos and the same thing, and see what works. And build and let time do its work. Right? It's not, stop thinking, oh man, 2 months and I'm gonna go viral. Give it some time, man. Give it some time before, the way time's flying, before you know it, it'll be 5, 10 years from now. And then a lot of people, I know it's hard for them. They see themselves in 5 to 10 years, but hey, you never know. You could be one of the most successful YouTubers out there in 5 to 10 years. You could be at the best place in your life. I know everything's fast food right now, and it's hard to imagine that, but I'm 31. I feel I was just 21. That was 10 years ago already. Imagine if I would have started at 21, started my YouTube. Imagine. So, I'd definitely be over 100,000 subscribers, that's for sure. But it's all cool. It's all good. I started when I was supposed to start. And believe in divine timing. So after 3,000 plus videos, and I say I'm not even warming up yet. I ain't even start warming. So you had that type of energy. Had that energy that you did, that unbreakable energy. After 3,000 videos plus and still not even warming up yet, fall in love with the journey. Much love, yeah. And I'm rooting for you. I need to shape up. Oh, man.